Hi everybody, it's Julie. Welcome to the Messy Desk. I've got like 5 projects going all today that, yeah, so we are Messy Desk. I am going to show you what I made in the 5 Days of Christmas collab with Cara Brandon Creations, and then I'll show you my final journal that I put together. So remember, we had day 1 from Cara was this page, and day 1 from DearJulieJulie was this page. Day 2 was this page from DearJulieJulie, and this page from Cara Brandon. And this is actually one that I used to make something, but I only had that one left. So day 2, day 3 from DearJulieJulie, day 3 from Cara Brandon. These kits are available in our Etsy shop. So in the DearJulieJulie Etsy shop, you can find the DearJulieJulie kit, and in the Cara Brandon Creations, you can find her kit. And also, last year, we did a collaboration of 12 Days of Christmas. So that is there, and it works really well with these two. So day 4 from DearJulieJulie is here. Lots of little ephemera. Day 4 from Cara Brandon with the awesome cardinals here. Day 5 here. And day 5 from Cara here. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and put these together in what I made for each day, and we'll be right back. Okay, here we go. So for day 1, this was Julie's, this was Cara's. And this is what I made, okay? So I have a double tuck. So it's an envelope double tuck. I've got all these things, okay? But I took an envelope, and this is ready to go in a journal as a page. I have the daughter card here with this little piece here and a little tuck, and the little Bank of Happiness card in there. So this will go on and be a double tuck. I made embellishments out of some of the other pieces. This one has a little stamp on it. There's the little embellishment. This one, we made a little tag. Here we have one of the lottery cards. Made a tag out of that. The baby shoe, and we added the little shoe up on top, and this is a tag that can go over a page. Okay, we have, this is actually day 5 extra. We have this with the tie on the top, the extra poinsettia here, and it's got a little pocket here, and it is backed with the grungy snowflake from Red Christmas. Then we have a keeping pocket here, and it has a little, the insurance tag is inside here. Okay, so this was stamped from the Tim Holtz, and I distressed it and added the holes, and we have the little Santa charm. So that is a keeping, I call that a keeping pocket, because you can keep something in there, and somebody's probably not going to just open that. And we added this little charm made out of one of the little Santas. Okay, so that was day 1. Move that over there. Day 2, you saw the page. Okay, so this was Cara's page, and I made it, it's ready to be a page for a journal. It has a pocket here. It has a flip-flop inside. This was made out of a box. That was part of the November Junk Journal Challenge. So there we go. This was a card the backing of a stamp set from Bo Bunny, and I turned it into a large tag. This is from Dear Julie Julie, and this is part of the page that I printed on old paper, So this is from Cara's. We did the tie on the top up here. So this is one of the antique ribbon techniques from that video. And then just took some of the fun little ephemera, added it down here, and made a Build-A-Pocket on this tag. Here we have another tag with the little Fisher boy, and we have a pocket here. Okay, added music back there. Here we have another little tag. This one has a little charm here from one of the ephemera pieces. This is from Cara's page, and that's from Julie's. This is the people in the snowman. That is from Cara's page. And then I took a bunch of stuff and put it onto one of the master boards that we did back in April, all about that base. This is a box cardboard with an image, and added this image on top. This is the image on the old paper. It's kind of like tracing paper, and we have some of it here. We've gone ahead and collaged back here. We have a pocket here and a pocket here. So this could be the inside of, and we have a pocket here, feels like, yeah. So this could be a cover for a journal. It would need to be reinforced, but there's that. So that is day 2. I made a lot of items each day. Day 3, I did this little accordion pocket out of envelopes, okay? And so you had the short piece and the short piece. That was an envelope that we folded. And we've got items in all the pockets, okay? So you end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets. And this can be a traveling pocket, or it can be, you can glue it into the journal. Here's one of the little button things that I did, and just made an ephemera there. This is the bib pocket from Cara's page, and there is one of the images. This one can go right in here and go over like that. We have this little card, and then here we have a little shaker window pocket with the deer, and this is some of the ephemera up here that we've used, and this was from, I think it was from onions or tomatoes, the net. Okay, and we have another little Santa charm there, and we cut this out of the tag, and that gave us that look. Okay, then here we have a little paper clip that is holding this little note closed. So you've got this beautiful image, and then you can write or add things on the inside, and it's being held closed with this little tiny paper clip. Over here we have the deer tag, and we have a little decorated card in the back of that pocket. Here we have a beautiful tag, and this one, the doily actually flips over. You could add an image here. You can write here. I think it's faint enough. You can write here, and that just goes right up underneath that stamp that we made out of the deer. And again, we have the button. The button has been sewn onto the paper so that the paper is what you actually are putting onto things. We have another Bank of Happiness right here. This is in the bottom of one of the envelopes that we used in that. I don't like to have any scraps left over. If there's any way to use them, I am going to really try and use them. Okay, I'm just going to put all those in there. So that was day 3. Okay. Day 4, I used the December calendar image, and then the Santas, I put them on and made this little garland. We have the little envelope here, and it has this little card inside. I think it's fun to have the extra little pieces that we can use. Okay, and this was from the Christmas Joy kit, and I added it in here. This was the bib pocket, so this time I took the bib pocket and I attached it here and here, and then I built a pocket right here. We also have this little pocket down here that we can add some of the other images. Here I used the little card from Cara's page that had the birds, and I put it down with a tree from my stash. This is another one of the images from the Dear Julie Julie page, as is this. It is a calling card, but I made it look like a little envelope, and we put it right there. We had lots of things left over from the Dear Julie Julie page, so I made a snippet, and I figure that I can cut it right here. I don't usually figure out where I'm going to be able to cut things, but this one, it looks like it can be cut right there, and it can be a belly band and a pocket. I did a little page here. We have a belly band, build a belly band. So we used the music, wrapping paper, and images from the Dear Julie Julie page. And then over here, the little squirrel page, that folds out. So you have a place that you can add a photo and you can add writing. Then we have the 2 Cardinal cards from Cara's page. And both of them are layered on top of some paper that I had. And this one has a pocket, and this one is just layered. The tag topper on this one is wrapping paper and the word hope and one of the little poinsettias I was using. And I added some of the little music wrapping paper so it looked like they were singing. Here we just added, oh, this was the bow from Lisa that was Happy Mail, and I added it here. And then down here, I went around this with the gold pen and added this and the scrap, because I don't want any scraps left over. So now the thing is I'm going to keep these 2. They're not going to go in my project. I do want to have a couple things from this challenge that I'm keeping for myself, and I have the things I'm collecting to do a couple of cardinal journals, and so I will go ahead and save those for myself. And so there's that. And okay, so that was, I think that was day 4. And then day 5, I made shaker pockets. So we made the big shaker tag. Okay, and it's got the deer down here from Cara's page. And then I made this as a pocket, and this little poinsettia goes in it. So kind of like a bookmark. I had some pieces left over on this day. So we'll have to do something with those. This is one of Cara's cards, and I added the Dear Julie Julie Santa charm here. I extended this a little more so that you can see this in the little CD pocket. You'd still be able to see the deer. So this is a little CD pocket that I picked up from Spectrum Art Creations, and I think it's going to be really cute to use that. And so then I have Twas the Night Before Christmas. This was from Cara's page, the tag, gold pen, the words. I love this card, and I put it on a repair tag that I had gotten in Happy Mail, and I added the little Santa here, and then I made a shaker card out of the bib, and added this piece, and I can cut that piece down to fit depending on what I want it to do in the journal. I was even figuring I could go ahead and it could go somewhere and it could be a flip even, so we'll see. I did make a pocket for Christmas Eve out of this right here. Okay, so there's that. And we also have this little image left. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put together the journal, and I'll come back and show you what we've got. Okay, so here's the finished journal, but first I want to show you today's present. Tomorrow is the pick the presents day, and we'll pass them out. So if you have been commenting on the present videos and answered the questions, then you're going to have a chance for this. Make sure that you are that I can see you. So some of you have your settings so I can't see your comment. I can see that there's three more comments on the list, but you're not there. So just so you know, tomorrow at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, we are going to be closing up the birthday bash. We'll be giving away the Daisy Journal, the French Fashionista Journal, the envelope punch board, and all the little goodies that are on those videos. Also, there will be presents during the live video as well. So today's present is this. It started out as a cut apart, and it's just too hard to mail it as 12 by 12. So this is what it is. So you get numbers and you get images. Okay, and these images are going to go great with the 5 Days of Christmas collab kits and last year's 12 Days of Digis. So, yeah, so you get a set of the numbers, and so the lucky present winner for today will win that. Okay, so you'll want to come back and make sure you comment on this video. Your question is, what is your favorite day of December? What is your favorite day in December? And it can either be a number or it can be the day that something specific happens. My favorite is when the nativity set goes up in our in the living room. Okay, usually that's also the same day that all the Christmas decorations come out of the holiday shed. So yeah, so that is my favorite day. What is your favorite day? My other favorite day is we celebrate several birthdays in December. Both of my son-in-laws, one of my granddaughters, my husband, and my adorable Olive. And then we also have Chip's Gotcha Day is in December as well. So, yeah, so come back. Tell us what your favorite day is. Tell us a little bit about it, because we really want to get to know you. This is a community, and this is part of the fun, is getting to know one another. So this is the journal that I have made using the items that we made during the 5 Days of Christmas collab, and there were several of them. You just saw them. And so I decided to do a collage on the front. There is a small pocket here, so I have put this little picture right there. I just needed something else, so I added this little picture in here. And so this little collage has images It has this one and this are from the 5 Days of Christmas collab. This was the snippet. And then it also has this. I put it up, I layered it on this music page, added this little sparkly tree down here, and I also popped it up on a piece of the parchment paper, and that's how I was able to get this little pocket here. Okay, I've used upholstery fabric, and I have gone over the spine. The letters on the spine kind of started to come through onto the upholstery fabric, so I went ahead and I added this, and it's just the right size. It doesn't overlap on either side very much. When I put it on, I stayed away from the threads, so it shouldn't compromise the book. I also added this as our spine decor. That's how I like to be able to tell which journal is which is by the spine decor. So I do have a 2021 in here. I have this vintage ornament, and I made a wreath out of some of the greens from Dollar Tree. I just used the Dollar Tree lace to close this. It's nice and strong. It goes all the way around. It is glued on this time. And so, yeah, so there you go. So this will be in the very back of this journal. I want to put it in here so I don't forget. Okay, so that'll be in the very back of this journal. And there is another one for the present for today. So no worries. So you're going to see these little poinsettias throughout with the holly leaf. Those were punched out with a punches that I have from EK Success, and then we have the gold bling inside those. Okay, so you open it up, and we have, this is the cover page that I chose, and I used one of our little pockets. It says it's the most wonderful time of the year, and we have the little repair tag here with that. And inside the front, I have taken cut aparts from that paper pad. You've got words, you've got cut aparts, and I've taken a variety of digitals that I had. Not all of them are from the 5 Days of Christmas. Some of them are the ones that were left over. Some were pieces from other kits that actually will go along with this. We have our beautiful garland here with our calendar that represents December, with the first being on Wednesday and then the 31st. We have our little card here, and that just fits right there. Okay, so, and I think you can go ahead and write on these lines if you wanted to. And the way that I put this together is this would be day one. And so you flip it open, and I've added some stamped pages in here, and it's a flip-flop. Okay, this would be day two, and you have some music up here, and I added a jingle bell onto the lace right here, and I just tied that on. And then here we have our accordion pocket, and remember, that was, I think this was day 3 that we made the accordion pocket. And then here's one of the little button things. Here's our ledger paper. It has a tab, so it's easy for you to find it. Here I had a page of stickers, just a little thing of stickers, and so you're going to find those throughout here. Here's our Stack-A-Note. I believe this was a mini challenge in the challenge. And this has a large pocket for you to put something in, and you can document there. You also have this page. Both of these are from Cara's, her extension kit for the 5 Days of Christmas. Okay, and I just put them together rather than worrying about the fact that there was white pages, and added that in. So this is one of our small pages. I've added a Santa playing card. It's a Coca-Cola card, and we have one of our shaker cards here. This would be great for a bookmark. So if you're reading a Christmas book, that might be really fun for a bookmark. And remember, you can still add paper to the back of this. Just use some double-sided tape, and you can add some paper to the back of that if you want, and to be able to use it as a tag. We have some small little things here and this. And I just added one of the bows from that sticker sheet here. Here's your shopping list, because, you know, you might want one of those. And this is the center of the first signature. And for this one, we have some lace and a bell and a little button. And I have them right now. They're hanging all the way down and outside. If you don't like that, just tie this in a bow and you've got it right up there. Here we have a tag, and it has a tie on the top, one of the antique ribbon techniques. Those, the video for that is in the description box down below. Here's our keeping pocket. Remember, you can just open this up, and you can, it doesn't have anything in it now, but you can put something in there that maybe it's okay that people see it, but, you know, most people are not going to take the time to undo your little pocket. So you can put something in there that's a little more personal. Okay, remember there are videos for all of these ephemera pieces. I did them during the 5 days of Christmas. They'll be in the playlist in the, there's a full playlist down below, and then there's a daily playlist, okay? And there's a Dear Julie Julie playlist, which is just the ones where I made them, okay? The all one has everybody that I have found their hashtag so far for the, that participated. So, and I'll be looking again. I also have a video this week coming out about how I put the pages, chose the pages in for this journal, as well as the Patreons will get the binding video later this week. Okay, so yeah, today it's all about the presents and getting that taken care of. So for the next page, oh, don't forget, we've got this cute little charm. We have a little button with lace here. We had that jingle bell over there. We've got lace on the edge. And here's our little baby shoe tag. And this is some more of that sticker. We have a snippet here with a card and a place to add something here. And then you also have a large pocket up here. Here we have one of the shaker cards that I did and the insert. Remember that you can come in and put a picture behind here. You can develop your page around this. And so don't be scared about the embellishments that are already here. Here's the other side of our ledger. It also has the stamped images and a flip-flop and some more of that. I chose to put this instead of washi tape because I had it. Here's a cutlery bag. Okay, so the little cutlery bag that I got at Mother's Day. And so I've made a bunch of items to go in it, and we've put it here, and it is a border tuck. Okay. Here we have a file card that we've embellished. This is the collage page, and we're on the second signature now. Okay, so this is one of Cara's tags, and I had cut it out and put this shaker card in it. It has the number 16 on the tag, and if you're going through and putting these in order, this would be day 16. The large tag behind it has one of the antique ribbon tie techniques, And it does have a place that you can add something down here in the build a pocket on that tag. You've got some beautiful frosty deer here. And then we have the stocking. A little stocking sequin is our charm there. Here I use the day 2 page of Cara's digital, and I made a little trifold. It was going to go into a separate journal. It has a pocket right here. But then I was like, you know what? I need a little bit more in here, and I didn't have enough to make 2 journals after all. Okay, let's see. So we have this little bow paper clip, and that's just helping to hold that in. We have a belly band with some papers and some cut-aparts behind it. And then the double tuck. So this is the envelope part of the double tuck. There's a little card in here that we closed off the back of the envelope and added that little card. There's napkin on here, cut apart. There's a little pocket here, and you open this, and there's your double tuck. So this is the flap of the envelope, and we have divided it into 2 pockets. And when you divide it into 2 pockets like that, it's much more substantial, and it will hold things really well. We have a couple of the cards here, including this that was made out of a digital misprint. And so we took the digital misprint. Some of these only had half of a circle. So we took a full circle and put the half circle on it and made little pockets. There's another one of the stickers, and we have a tab here. This is the card we made yesterday using the handmade paper, added lace and fabric and words and bling. And we have a card that we can use to document this day. We can fill that with paper, even make it into a little mini album. Here's another tab. And you see with these tabs, I just took the piece of the branch, and I took a piece of cardstock and cut it down, folded it in half, and then I just stapled this onto the cardstock onto the page. It's very, very simple. Another double tuck here. We've got our 2 cards that we've added. This is the center of the second signature, and we have this adorable charm that we've made, putting 2 of the glitter tree stickers back to back, and then we have the red sequin. Again, these are all hanging down the bottom, and if you don't want them hanging down, just tie them up in a bow and put them in the center. And here we have another tuck spot. Okay, so it's a tuck spot. It's actually a double tuck with a mini pocket down here. And for this, you can go ahead and put your things in the tucks, or you can treat this as a collaged page, and you can put your things right on top. We also have this card that has this little tuck space. It has writing space on the back because it just has the grungy snowflake background from Red Christmas, or it's in 2. It's in Red Christmas and Christmas in the Woods digital kits. Here we have a cut apart, and this one down here says Visions of Sugar Plums. This is the day 24. I, in my mind, gave day 24 2 pages using the Christmas Eve pocket, which you can use it for Christmas Eve, but it doesn't have to be Christmas Eve. But since I was kind of going with that, I went ahead and I put Twas the Night Before Christmas, and then this card from day 1 that had the 24, I put that in here too. Okay, and remember, you can take all your ephemera out and use it wherever you want. We have another one of the tabs there. This is December 25th. It's got this cute little embellishment that we made that has the little back pocket here. We have a little mini tag in here that's holding this little charm that's got the kids dressed up as Santa and Mrs. Claus from the Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus digital kit from Dear Julie Julie. Here we have a cut apart page or piece. On this opens up, and it's actually the doily that is opening up there. Used one of the little stamps as the closure. We have the tag on this side, used a piece of envelope here to be a pocket with our Bank of Happiness. And then we're going to fill that in and fill that in. And we've got this page. And this can be your day 26, or you continue your Christmas day on this page. This could be day 27 or 26 for all that. We have this adorable little charm here with the reindeer. I made it out of a button. Got that. I think that was Joanne's. I added the waterfall to this page here. It's held with, the top of it is held with the little paper clip, and that just helps to keep it from getting caught up on this page. But you can put pictures. You can write down kind of a recap of your December, or you can continue documenting here. There's the numbers that go with this journal. Again, this journal was made with all the items that I made in the 5 Days of Christmas Collab 2021, or 5 Days of Xmas 2021 is the hashtag. This was the collab with Cara Branded Creations and Dear Julie Julie. This was our 6th collab. Lots and lots of fun. And I am so glad to have been able to collab with her again. And also to have our design teams and support teams be our elves this time and help us out with giving you more ideas. And so that's what you're going to find in the playlist. You're also going to find in the description box the elves and the support team and their channels and where they're sharing. Some of them are sharing on Instagram. Again, you can use the hashtag 5 Days Xmas 2021, and that will bring you several of the projects that people are making. It's really, really fun because not everybody is doing a journal. Of course, not everybody does it the same. And so lots and lots of inspiration. Again, I've put the playlist down below that says 5 Days of Xmas collab all. And that is all of the videos that I've found that people have used the hashtag so far. And then I have the day 1 playlist, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5. And again, those also are the people that I've found the hashtags for. So don't forget to use your hashtags for the collabs so that your YouTube video can be added to the playlist. Okay, so I want to thank Cara so much for joining me with this collab. I want to thank our support teams and our design teams for joining in and for helping us with the bugs and with other things that happen. I really, really appreciate it, and it makes it so that we can create, and they help us with some of the business. So again, I will have a video coming up this week that's going to show you how I chose the pages, and also on Saturday, I'm in a hop. There will still be a premiere that will be our mini challenge and the challenge on Saturday. The hop video will come up at midnight Pacific Standard Time. So it's going to be a bonus video. So I hope that you will join us for the premiere and that you will check out the hop. Several creators are participating, and so if you want to know more about December Daily, that could be a great place to find out. Find something to celebrate every day and then document it in a journal. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time live tomorrow. 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. We will have a premiere. Bye-bye.